Hey guys, this is Eric with Dark Horse Coins. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Yesterday I made a comment about there's a potential of you turning $100 into over $50,000. Now, making that statement, it could seem far fetched, but literally that can happen. Reason why it can happen because we use something called derivatives. Um, in a derivative market, you basically can trade a contract or something that represent another asset that's not physically held by you. So, like for instance, when we trade gold, do any of y'all actually own, like when you buy gold, are you actually owning it and physically shipping it off to be traded to somebody else buy? No, we can trade it, in the derivative market, trading gold or oil. I don't have oil in the back of my house, no barrels, but I can trade it on the derivative market based off of price fluctuation. All right. Another way that you can understand some form of a derivative is if I give you an example of what, let's say a music artist comes out with only 1,000 albums, units. That's all. They're going to create one album, but it's only going to be 1,000 copies of it, right? And they say that it's going to be released in the future, maybe a year from now, but they're going to open it up into the market to where you can secure your position in purchasing that those copies. It's going to cost you $500 each. So 1,000 times 500 is $500,000. All right. So why would an artist do that? Well, an artist also wants to minimize risk. So what they want is that if they can receive $500,000 now, they're guaranteed to have that, right, and they can use that money to build out the album. The problem is if you don't do something like this, we don't know what's in the future, what's going to happen. Anything can happen, right? So an artist needs some form of guarantee that they can get something on the table. So what happens is if we believe in the artists as traders, we become speculative traders and we say, well, hey, we'll help take on the risk. So sell it to us for $500 each, and we will buy it, and we will wait patiently for you to deliver us the album in the future. Okay, so what happens is, let's say there's millions of people who want the album, but only 1,000 got it, and if you that's watching this video is the lucky one that bought it for $500, what do you think happens? Okay, you may go 2-3 months in and you realize that the interest is really starting to even pick up even more. Now uncounted levels of millions are starting to come back around. So you see it as an opportunity and you decide that, you know what, I want to forfeit my position of receiving um, the album in the future. I'm gonna sell my rights to someone else. So that's like the contract. But guess what? You bought it for 500, but now it may be worth what, 15,000. Then it may increase to 20,000. So you say to yourself, I want to go to the open market and I want to sell my slot. I want to sell my slot to receive a copy. So you bought it for 500, and then finally you go out and say, hey, I'm offering 15. The buying pressure comes back in even more. Somebody said, hey, I'll do it for 20. And then finally you find somebody that you're willing to sell for 25,000. So the person who buys it for 25, why do they buy it? It's because they know that it's a rare, the supply is low. So if the supply is low and the demand is high, the price increase. So that's why you see that with Bitcoin, low supply, high demand, price increase. Same thing over here. So this person, you sold a derivative, basically a representation of an album that nobody right now has, but will receive later in the future. Well, let's say the artist dies. Will you get the album? No. That's the risk you take on. That's what happens. Or maybe the album ain't as good as you thought it would be. And then if that happens, then what happens is the value of whatever the derivative that you had will start to decrease if they couldn't meet the criteria of the demand. So that's the downside of it. All right. So Now the other person bought it for 25,000. Now they're thinking like, hey, this a lot of demand. This is a one of a kind album. Nobody else in the world has it, so it's exclusive. Okay, so that's where the value is coming from. All right. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna play around with some numbers, and we're gonna talk about XRP, and then I'm gonna do another crypto that could potentially give you a lot more as well too. So, all right, we use the futures accounts in crypto, and let's say you start out with a $400 account, and you want to just invest 25%. Do I recommend that you invest 25% off of 400? Probably not. That's probably a little too over leveraged. But at the same time, too, you may look at this and say, I don't care about losing $100, so it is what it is. So we'll just keep it with this. You got $100 and your leverage is 20x, meaning that you can control 20 times the amount that you have put up in collateral or in your margins. Right? So your 100 is put up. So 100 times 20 is $2,000. So now we're playing with $2,000. Do you literally have $2,000 in your account? No, but you can control that much. Sorry. All right. So let's pick up let's get the calculator. All right. So you got your 100 up. You chose 20x, and XRP was at 51 cent. So we're gonna pretend as if we bought XRP. Pull this up for you. Here's a chart. We're gonna act as if we bought down here. All right. We felt like we had a good area to buy. So this is 51 cent. So this is what happens. As soon as you take that trade on, that $2,000 actually buys at 51 cent. And then you got 3,922 coins that you're controlling now. 3,921 and actually 56 cents. All right. We got that. Now watch this. We just had a little run up to this point. So right now we at 55 cents. So this is what I want to do. I want to show you what it would be if you just would have bought outright $100 and you would have put it on XRP. You would have 196 XRP, and then it went to 55 cents. Your $100 is now worth $107.84. So you made a $7.84 gain on your money by buying outright. So let's do the math based off of if you used leverage. So you remember we had 3,921 coins. So you take the 3,921 and you're going to multiply that times 0.55 equal, all right, it's worth $2,156.55. Okay. Now you have to subtract your $2,000. Why? Because that was lended. That was leverage. All right. That's not yours. That was users' leverage. All right. So what are you left with? You're left with a profit of $156.55. Now you might say, well, that's nothing. Well, you use $100 and in an asset move from 51 cent to 55 cent, which is a 4 cent move. 4 cent move gave you $156 using $100. That is magnificent. You, on the other hand, if you just put in $100, you only made $7 on that same move. So you get how leverage works. Someone made $156 on the move, which is well over 100% gain. You made 7% gain, while they made over 100% gain. This is what leverage allows you to do. So now what we're going to do is we're going to play around with some numbers, and we're going to stay here, but we're going to go and we're going to go to where we believe XRP could head based off using our analytical tools and whatnot, and get a future target price of where XRP can go once it gets out of this SEC stuff. Now, these are levels that we believe the price can come to. All right. We already had a level to where it came all the way up to all right. This is the overall. It was $3.31. Okay. So in fact, I got something for you guys. We're gonna measure this one. I forgot all about the one back in 2017, 18. We'll measure this impulse. There we go. All right, there we go. This is what I want to see. Boom. It's that. All right, here we go. All right, there we go. So yeah, based off this move right here, you could see an $8.71 XRP, etc. All right. Now, I got in at XRP when it was at 0.006. So I been in, right? However, now with these targets to the upside, let's go ahead and we're going to focus only on this level, right? So $4.27 looks to be, if we cross this level, $4.27 will be the area where we can hit a target. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do the same thing. We're going to do $100 divided by 51 cents. And that gives you like 197 times $4.27. All right, so you'll make $837 just buying outright. It's not bad. It's a great increase. All right, so but let's do our leverage of the 20x. All right, times $4.27. All right, there we go. So you make $16,745.06. Subtract, but again, your 2,000. You got to take that off the table because remember, it was used as leverage. It's not yours. So you walk away. Plus, you have some fees or whatever kick in, but we're not going through all that. But you walk away with $14,745.06. So once again, does it make sense to buy outright, or does it make sense to use futures contracts? And you're only using $100 worth. So what are we looking for? We want to look for to see if prices can continue to fall lower. And what we can do is we can take on derivative contracts and we can continue rolling and stacking into them at a fairly decent rate, because we know the upside potential, the risk reward is just too great. Okay. This is a valuable asset that's working with the banking industry. There's a lot going on. Once they settle, the all this stuff is over with. The upside potential is just there. These are the key levels of buying zones to where it makes more sense to use leverage to buy XRP versus using outright buying. Okay. Now, what else do we use leverage for? We have some people, members who uh, who held XRP throughout all this. So what happens is when prices are up here and coming down, they don't panic, they don't sell, they hold on, but they can sell this short. So just like I'm showing you, just leverages us going long, you can make money on it coming down. That is the beauty of the futures market. It's just not one directional. When you are a regular investor, you only can make money on something going up, not on it coming down. But the derivative market allows for that. All right. So now we're gonna go to an asset that moves um, heavier. All right. This is the internet computer. That's the name of this asset, and its all-time high was $737, I believe. Let me just go on back up here to the daily so you can see it. All right, so you see this chart looks terrible, right? It's like this. Oh my god, it just keeps dropping, dropping, dropping. Let me go to another one. Maybe Coinbase. Let me see. All right, yeah, this will work. All right, this chart looked terrible, right? It just kept dropping. But here's what people don't understand: this asset continued to drop, not because it's a bad asset. It's because a lot of people receive this asset as a airdrop, or ICO. It was handed to them, so they don't have any incentive to hold on to it. So they're just taking profit. They just continue to sell. They're selling it, and it's a whole lot of sell pressure coming in the market. However, you have to be careful of these type of assets, especially the ones that are on Coinbase. Coinbase have what we call solid killers, meaning that in a good way, meaning that you get to forgetting about them, and then over time they'll start moving, and before you know it, you'll be like, "Wow, how did this move from such and such to this?" We saw Chainlink at stupid levels, right? And I didn't put much in uh, on it, but I should have, because it slowly but surely crept up on us. Chainlink sitting at $14 or 15.09 right now, but here's what we saw: Chainlink, and what was this? Way back up in here. Yeah, round. That's not it. Yeah, round in May, April, all in here, March, all in here. We were starting to accumulate Chainlink in the $2 and or the $1 range, $2 range, $3 range, and then that bad boy shot all the way up here to $52. So that was one of the ones we were, we wish we would have put more on, but it just crept up. ICP could be one of those. Like I said, it's getting crazy murked right now, but it can move. So what we want to do now, I did. So you see on this chart over here on the right in the blue, $26 was the low. So when I posted that stuff last night on social media, it was around that price point. So we're gonna still stick with that. So we're gonna do the same math. You take $100. We're gonna do 20x. So we're taking $2,000, and we're gonna buy. We're gonna go long on ICP and what was the $26.90. So divided by $26.90. All right, we get 74.34 ICPs coins. Watch this, guys. ICP all time high. Oh, and you see, like I said, you see that drop. Somebody made a whole lot of money on that drop. I told you it's the derivative market. Start looking at markets being bad because they're dropping. That's good for somebody out there. All right, here we go. See this right here on the screen. $737.20 is what what's all time high. So it doesn't mean it has to go back there. But we're just doing these as simple numbers. So all right, you do $74.34 coins times $737 equals $54,795.53. Subtract what? The 2,000. Your take home, and then of course you got fees stuff in there, will be $52,795.53 off $100. That's if it goes back just to its all-time high. So yes, this is a stream case. Can this happen on ICP? Yeah, this is crypto. Anything happen. We have seen plenty of times where an asset like this is dropping and they rally on up to move. Okay, so yes, that. So when I'm posted that, it's based off of this. Now, will we put stuff in on this? No, there's other assets that we believe in that we use, and we're going to use $100. No, probably a lot more. But you get where we're coming from. Is that now you can see how this could happen, and guess what, guys? Somebody out there probably did put in an order and just kept it at that, and it got filled, and they're going to just see what it does. Because at the end of the day, if price drops back down below, they don't care about losing 100. It's worth it. So we want to go after things when the risk and the reward is astronomical. That right there, the risk reward is astronomical. You should probably take those types, right? Um, what's another coin that's let's say back, but trying to see if another project that's decent that could be traded. All right, so this one was a 169 all time high. So I'm gonna finish out the video with just this one, and so you can see what it would be. All right, we already know we're playing with 2,000 divided by, I believe it was 49 cents. Keep it simple. Oh, I'm sorry. We're gonna use bigger numbers this time. This time you're gonna do 500. 500 times what? 20 is $10,000. So $10,000 divided by 49 cents gives you 20,408 coins. All time high for this one was $1.69. All right. So you make 34,489. Subtract what? To 10,000. Because you what? You put 500 times 20. So that 10,000 comes. Messed that up. Hold on. There we go. All right, you cleared 24,489. Once again, does it make sense for y'all to sit up here and be buying outright? Okay, the derivative market is the largest on the planet. I'm about to prove that to you. Do what you want you to look at visual capitalists. slowing down on me. Let me get my internet on. Sorry about this, Julius. I want y'all to look at this visual capitalist. Oh no, this gateway is broken. Let me see something. I don't know what happened. I don't know what happened. Hold on. All right, guys. Yeah, my internet was a little shaky. All right, so here's what I was trying to show you guys. So make sure y'all check this nice little gem out called Visual Capitalist. This is good. So it talks about all the derivatives on all the just the money throughout the world. Look at what cryptocurrencies are compared to silver. All right, we'll go all the way down here, and you're gonna see that derivatives. All right, is this is all derivatives, guys. Look at that, 1 quadrillion. See that over here? Look at that, 1 quadrillion. It's the estimated value. Look at all these blocks, and then come up here and look at crypto. Guys, crypto is just a baby. This eventually is going to be coming down, moving down these ranks. Okay, but it's just here, and look how much value it already has just being here. So, but you think this is a lot of value? This is nothing. Derivatives. This is where your Warren Buffetts of the world and all of them have really made all their money. That's why everything just exploded. It's because now they can use these contracts to trade on, guys. Come on, make it simple. All right, listen. So this is Dark Horse Coins for you who never really been to our website. You can join. We got membership. It is a fee to come along with it. This is inside the members area. We got different things to show you how to buy and sell on exchanges. We got reports and reviews. We got investment plans. All right, so this is investment plans. Each one of them got their own little section. How to set up, how to know when to pull out, when to enter potentially. We got technical analysis, and we're redoing the technical analysis section as well too. So we'll be adding more videos in there. We have books, ebooks on different subjects, topic. We got blockchain course that's inside here. So you can look at the blockchain course as well, and you can check that out, etc. So, yeah, we got 563 members. So we are open to taking some more members. However, we're not going to be doing memberships forever because we're going to eventually move over into just doing product based and people can just download stuff. But in the members area, we do a lot of Zooms, one-on-ones. Some people get live classes, and like we like to treat it like family. So if that sounds like something you want to be a part of, you can just come over to the membership, click on it, and it's a one-time fee, lifetime membership. That's it, not monthly, none of that. All right, so you can check us out if you want to. Check out some free resources. We'll be adding more over there as well too. Some free resources, a couple of Bitcoin crash courses, things, or other platforms that offer it, it'll take you strictly there if you want to understand some of these crypto projects. And of course, you can check out my blogs and all the other stuff too, the articles that we've written, and of course, we got some news over here connected. You can check out. And all our members know we have an index. So this, they know what they should be doing and Stream Fear. All right. So that completes everything. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. Hope you join Dark Horse Coins. Look to add more value to you guys. Y'all have a great day.